Hey, Brent Needle here from Sheboygan Fit Body Bootcamp. Just wanted to go through the last 4 variations for our plank challenge here for November. So we have a side plank, we have a plank jack, we have a plank with a donkey kick, and we have a plank with a punch. So want to just first kind of go over again, don't do a variation that you're not ready for. If you're not comfortable with it, if you can't control that low back, you can always hang out even down your knees here, keeping that straight line from our shoulder down to our knees, or on our toes, shoulder to toes here. Belly's just nice and tight, pulling that belly button up towards our spine, keeping that back straight and strong. Even just hanging out with those throughout the course of the month, hitting that side plank, whether you're coming up and holding it here with those stacked feet, staggered feet, even with that knee. Just maintaining that strong core, hips are fully extended, not pushing back, we're staying forward here, even if you're just coming up and down. Working on that, just with consistency, you're going to get so much better with time. So it's something that you really can do every day. Doesn't have to take a lot of time, and it can make a big difference in your core strength, which is going to make so many things much more easier throughout the rest of your life, and especially when you're in here. So go through those 4 quick variations here. So starting with that side plank. Today on day 2, we only got 5 seconds on each side, so let's come on up. So just holding that side plank, you can see, back up here, you can see I have my feet stacked here on top of each other. You can also bring one foot in front of the other and go in for a staggered position here. Also, you can keep that bottom knee down and just press on up if you can't hold that position. But holding up for a few seconds, we just got 5 seconds per side. So switching over to that other side, just coming on up for that hold. You can see my hips are not sinking back, they're fully extended, up off the ground, belly's nice and tight, flat through that back. So that's the side plank. Second one up here, we got a plank jack. Today we got just 5 plank jacks, so a couple different ways you can do that. You can do that in that tall, that upward plank position here. We're just jumping those feet in and out, controlling that low back, not letting it fall. We got 5 of those. You can also do the same thing just down here, jumping in and out. Those of you who were in the gym here yesterday, we did those plank jacks. Again, remember you can always do that tap, toe tap side to side. So you don't have to do that dynamic portion if it's too hard to control that low back throughout it. I don't want you to do that. We want to make sure we're protecting that low back and building up safely and strongly. Third variation for today, we have a plank with a donkey kick. So this one, very, very challenging. It's very easy to lose control of our pelvis and let that pelvis, for most people, that pelvis is going to tip forward. That butt's going to want to stick out. You're going to feel that in your low back. We want to make sure we're keeping that pelvis neutral throughout our whole motion here. So it's not going to be a big motion on that donkey kick. That sole of our foot's going to be going straight to the sky. With this one, we have 5 planks on each side. So I'm going to come into that plank position. I'm going to bring my foot up towards the sky, push my heel or my sole of my foot straight on up, just a little bit. Come on back down, 5 per side here. So back down in that plank position. I'm going to bring my foot up so my heel's coming and my sole of my foot's coming straight up. Just coming up a little bit. You're going to feel that a lot in your glute and hamstring. You can feel it a lot. Hamstring's a little sore from all the work we did this past week. Coming down, back up with the other foot. See, that was way too big. Just a little bit. Want to make sure that pelvis isn't tipping forward. I'm fighting that. Mine wants to a lot. Good. Last one here, we got a plank with a punch. We got 5 seconds per side on this guy. So we're coming up. This is a very slow and controlled movement. It is tough to bring one hand off the ground. So we're going to go 5 seconds per side here. Oh, I wanted to bring that arm off, or that foot off too. So trying to prevent that rotation of that body side to side. It's not easy to do. Do the best you can, slow and controlled. So that's it. That's the final 4 variations in the plank challenge throughout the month. Over time each day, we're going to try to build up just a little bit at a time. So over the course of the month, you're adding a lot. You're getting a lot stronger. But again, don't worry if you're not able to do one of those particular variations. You can always do something that's a little bit easier where you're still going to be able to build that strength and get stronger. And at the end of the day, it's about progress. So have a great Sunday and take care.